Hey, what's up, y'all? It's YORO continuing Thunderbolt Fantasy. So shout out to Amir Kurome for requesting these reactions once again and for just giving me the blessing, to wrap up the season. So thank you very much for that. I think the way I'm going to do it then is I'm going to watch this episode and the next one in one sitting here. And then the last two episodes, I'll watch those two the next time I record. So sometime within the next few days or whatever, ideally, because I want to stay within the hype of where we're getting into here. I feel like once I start this episode, we're gonna fully be in that zone now. I mean, shit, we're already there. Screaming Phoenix Killer, RIP. Hopefully we see you on the other side someday, whatever if you rise like the Screaming Phoenix edgy dude you that fell apart, in the afterlife or something, like you said to Kicho. I don't know why I want to keep calling him that. That's the mask, right? One of many masks, apparently. Our master thief over here. But, until then, he died exactly the way he thought he would or wanted to. And, man, Bones of Creation. Wow, I liked him a lot more last episode. Getting more insight into him as well as Ryofu, and their interactions and conversations. You had Shu and K-Guy just get out of here. It's like, they did what they came to do. They revealed the contents of the letter. Like, yeah, we're gonna trick this girl and take her guard, and then yeah, that's gonna be it. Because he's asking for gold. Beautiful Setsujin, Master Thief is asking for gold. It was very unexpected, but the more interesting than that is not what he's asking from the Bones Creation. It's like, what else is there? What else is there to his plan, of his objective of stealing, the ethos of champions, as he put it. What exactly does that mean in the grand scheme? I mean, there has to be more to it, right? I don't know, because Sho is here. He was like, fuck that. He busted out of the cage. This poor Tan was pretty much lamenting her situation, and it led up to an amazing moment. She was lamenting how she had been tricked, and even saying Sho, like, you were right, about goodness in people, and understandably so, feeling this way. But I love what he said to her, and you highlighting that as well, Amir. I'm paraphrasing here, but he basically said, you can regret being deceived by people, but never regret trying to do the right thing. And it's like, oh man, my boy, that's like the line of the show right there. No pun intended, but that's it. As much as we still don't know about Sho, about just things in general and the nature of certain things, that's certain. He is a good guy, and like they pointed out, and ultimately it was the purpose that Ryofu, Icho, Thief intended, for Sho's purpose, which is to earn Tan's trust and to get close to her. And he just kind of naturally did so because that's the kind of guy that he was. And I guess he was able to see that even in their first encounter, where he was just seemingly traveling through, and then Kicho coerced him into helping the first person he came across, because taking the umbrella from the Buddha statue, God, that seems like so long ago now, even though that was less than 10 episodes ago, right? But man, even from back then, right, very, very crazy, to think of Ryofu's foresight, right? But I like Sho doing what he's doing now. Tan's still in the cage, because of course, if she gets free, she probably won't make it back by herself, or rather, even just from here, right? So if she stays in there, she's at least left to the fate she's already been left to. She won't just be killed for being set free. It's on Sho now. And also, Ken. Oh, my boy, Ken. Because after Shu and K-Guy went off, K-Guy, now we knew her deal. She did it for the Betsutengai. Wait, is that Bones of Creation? Hold on. I may have said that. Hold on, let me double check my handy dandy Thunderbolt fantasy thing. Yeah, that's Bones Creation. Tengo Ken, which is what Bones Creation, I guess, is apparently about to achieve now that he has this sword, or he's about to get both pieces of that, as Kicho, is leveraging the location of the actual guard in order to get this gold, which is like, the gold is whatever. That was surprising, but it's like, okay, there's something else, it's the ethos of champions, right? What does that mean? Why is that so valuable? Something that he can't attain legitimately, that he can only steal. Why does he steal such a thing? Why does he need to or want to? It's like a lot of stuff there still. They left, ultimately came down to Shu explaining to Ken that this is what being a hero means. Your misdeeds and everything that happens gets overwritten by the legend you ultimately carved out by doing such things, and this is what it was, right? But that doesn't sit right with Ken. We know how he feels about Tan. That's a big part of it too. But I believe Ken's just a good guy too. That's part of it as well. So I think he's gonna just say fuck that. Because this whole time he's been wanting to build up his legend, everyone to know his name. But not like this, not like Shu. Because Shu has just been the ultimate example of that. That's his big bro. You know, that's Aniki, that's the legend, you know, the one-eyed impaler. That's everything he wants to be. And now it's like the opposite of that. Everything's crumbled. All truths have come out on multiple fronts. And now he has a choice to make. So hopefully he comes to swoop in to help, because Sho is certainly going to need it. As powerful as Sho is, mysteriously so, but still amazingly, he's still confronting Kicho, Ryofu Setsujin, you know, the master legendary thief, who surely is going to, at the very least, stall using his words, right? He's good at that, or whatever trick he ends up doing to get the attention of all the cronies that are around, to the Bones of Creation, you know, who is hosting him and wants to close on this deal, you know, to finally get the guard. It's finally within his reach. Oh, I just have to pay you a fuck ton of gold. Well, that's a big dent in my pocket, but sure, you know, this is exactly everything I want. So he's not going to take kindly to Sho popping up and doing that. So I don't know. I have no idea what's going to happen now. I just wanted to like recap all these bullet points here before we completely go off the rails here, because I'm sure that's exactly what's going to happen. So I'll leave it at that for now, and we'll see what's up this episode. So let's go. Beginning the episode in 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Just let the opening get me in the zone, man. So I can already tell. I mean, you can already get the feeling that's all gonna just go somewhere. I don't know. I could be wrong. Because I'm expecting like high intensity, like whatever confrontation this is gonna be. It could be purely more. It could be more reminiscent of like Screaming Phoenix Killer and Sho before, the kind of like talking conversation they had were underneath that other battle was going on. It would be especially so with Ryofu, considering how tricky he is and the circumstances. So it could go that. It could go to him immediately, like, what am I, dumb? I'm gonna get them to fight you. Hey guys, he's over here. Hey, listen, intruder. You know, could go either way. And then Sho has to run the gauntlets along with probably Kicho getting away and then surviving the Bones of Creation. Because how do they get out of here? More than anything, there's no chance they beat the Bones of Creation here, right? I don't know. Not from any ability or something I've seen so far, but I could be wrong. The Thief's Pride. What kind of pride does Ryofu Setsujin have? Whoa. Ah. So Sho was approaching in those moments as, yeah. I don't think we saw that before, that Sho was coming at the same time. Man. R.I.P. our boy, man. He was so good. So sick. This poor cannon father. Just rushing to their deaths. Boy, did he try. But actually, no, he focused on Bone's creation because his priorities realigned once he realized what this meant for him to fight someone stronger who could ultimately kill him. Which was really cool to see. It was truly quality over quantity that killed him. He was skulking. Wait, this is how he got the bloody sword? Yeah, because I was wondering the bloody sword he was holding at the end of last episode. I was like, did I miss something? You know? Alright, so now we're over here while this is going on. Old man Sho. Boy, that would have made things simple. And it's already over. What was it, 9 moves? I want to see this evil lieutenant get his time to shine. Kind of pissed himself before in front of Screaming Phoenix. I mean, who wouldn't, to be fair? And here we are. It's like Grim Reaper. Kill me and it stays with him. Alright, Sho didn't know that. Ooh, he's gonna steal. Oh, a true thief. Yeah, not. Oh my god, I don't want this guy to have it. Return it. So, what was the point? What did. So, what. For what purpose? Okay. Yeah, is Sho's true purpose? Was that not known yet? We see that, especially for both. Fair enough. Yeah, they don't like you. But Sho's not like that. Ah, so Sho's mystery kept them off him. Yeah. So was that it then? Damn, can you imagine? So even he didn't know he was that good. Oh, mysterious Sho. A dreadful sword. It looked wooden, right? Wait, the bone's creation is here. Oh, what? You just want to ruin his dream? It just happened to involve that because that's what he wanted. Yeah, why? Yes. I don't know if Sho cares, but. Somewhere before they came to the Demon Spine Mountains. But I don't know, it could be right under their nose. Could be lying about that. Ah. Yeah, yeah. In the stone path there. Wow. He's a master. Uh-huh. Yep. Who knows? Don't have a choice, really. Oh, goodness. ¿Por qué no los dos? True. God, he's good. Damn it. So is his sword, like, wooden? Is that what we learned there? Called it dreadful. Safe in here. Oh, boy. This my guy been rocking a wooden sword this whole time. Might have missed all there. It's like, I got it. Okay, dude. He's willing to risk it. Is he going to time? Yeah. Ooh, very nice. Oh, wow. What a guy. Yeah, it has a lot more neutral than I expected. Somewhat. Yeah. Rinsetsu. Should just call him that now. I know. Scoundrel. That was interesting to learn. Even return it. That's so crazy. Fuck. Yeah. It's the only way. It's gonna work out in his favor either way, I'm sure. Hmm. The ultimate rogue. Yeah, that's pretty crazy. That even she knew. There you go. Yeah. Very nice. We don't know what's gonna happen from this point, but we have to trust the Rinsetsu. Oh boy. Because that's worked out. But hey, it is what it is. And apparently he wants to get one over on the Bones creation, ruin his plans. How interesting. Wow. Agreed. Oh boy. He's gonna rob him and then rob him. Hmm. Can imagine. It's living large. Man, everything is in his favor at all times. Oh boy. A fair question. It sounds fair. He's very good. A gentle natured one. It's all worth it to him. Poor guy, he's gonna lose all of his gold and the handle he already had. And Sho's just biding his time to trust Rinsetsu. The question is, what next? Yeah. To get him away. Okay. He's going. We need a Rinsetsu. Oh my god. Can you do Shadow Clone Jutsu? Interesting. Is it a disguise? A cloak of becoming Rinsetsu? I believe so. Oh, damn, that effect. It's become Tornado Face. Oh my god. Wait, is he choking him out? Just suffocating him? Oh, okay, hey, it was a cloak of becoming a Rinsetsu. So he's gonna walk with him, I guess. Oh boy. Oh my god. I can't handle two of his sassy voice. Yeah. That's the thing. Yep, exactly. Good luck escaping from the Bones of Creation. Parentheses, Rinsetsu. Pretty convenient to remove, though. Uh-huh. So, yeah, so it was never about the gold. Yeah, just to ruin him. I've never even spoken to him. Well, there goes my thing about his tower. Meaning, it's about the ethos of champions again. Amusement. Oh my goodness. Wow. To deceive a villain, a cunning, ambitious one. How satisfying that must be. Right. Makes sense. It's so funny though, yeah. Huh. Damn. What a bastard. Wow. It's the ultimate prankster. What the hell? Damn. He's like, he's exactly who I pegged him to be. Mmm. And as such, he had great joy in deceiving them. Wow. Probably. Yes. Yeah. That's the biggest part. Some motherfucker. What a bastard. Show said it best. I'm sure you do. What an interesting character. Wait, did she escape? Okay, she's still. Ah, but Ken's here. I was wondering. Should have recognized that spear. Of course, my boy came back. Love to see it. Graceful. Ooh, it's about to get way messy. Cut ties with Shu. Love it. Truly. That's right. That's right. Wow. Oh. I just want to get famous, but he has a good heart. I love Ken. Oh, and there's your story, Ken. The start of many, hopefully. Indeed. Exactly. The opening acts. Oh, I love it. Now here's the kicker. Wherever they go, yes, that's yeah. If you guys go in, it's gonna mess everything up. Which could be fun, but you know. Uh-huh. It's so dumb. It's so dumb. But, you know, what are you gonna do? No, not show. I mean, he's just gonna deal with whatever happens. It's not good, but yeah, it's kind of where we're at. They're really bad. The house always wins, basically. Another shot later. I mean. Oh, and you know where it is now. He came back and told you. So you guys can just go ahead of them. But did he say it was in the path? I think he did. Yes, exactly. Ooh. Oh. It'll make things easier for show with him going. Uh. You guys, wait, you're gonna go get it? Oh, you marked the path. Smart Ken. Yeah, that's true. How sweet. Look at these two. Well, I don't ship characters, you know, it's not something I do, but you know, how sweet. Oh boy. Ah, clever. So is this show getting some replacement clothes for less suspicion? He has his cadence down. Well, thanks, man. Ah, okay, that was the real one. Okay. I was like, damn, that's a good impression you're doing there. I guess it copies the voice anyway. Alright. Then the old cloak switcheroo after this. Bada bing, bada boom. It's like silk, too. At least no suffocating tornado this time. Cool outfit. What a shitty end of the bargain. Well, that's great for you, man. Ooh, adding that condition. Okay, and if she hasn't, you going to... Well, they've already left, so... I'm not used to hearing his voice twice. Yes. It's too nice. Well, not too nice. You know what I mean. I love how good he is. But Rinsetsu knows that, and I'm sure can exploit that. Not that Cho should change, but it is very apparent how kind he is. Never regret trying to do the right thing. Oh boy. And it's happening. Okay, yeah, I think this is a good time to just jump into the next episode. Um, yeah, I gotta see where this goes, man. Because, dude, oh my god, Reisetsu, it's just like, I mean, they said it already. It's like, man, it's a crook, bastard. We're forced in this situation. We have to trust him anyway. You know, it's terrible odds. Yeah, it's like the house always wins. You can't really trust or like no, we just gotta roll with it because even in these circumstances where shows confronted him and all this, he's just straight up revealed or convincingly has said, and I believe him when he says this, that he's just wanted to get one over on the Bones creation, to topple a villain who is so arrogant, who is so cunning, ambitious, you know, in their goal. You know, not just the good, not just, you know, whoever, like someone like that, like, oh, that is satisfying for him. Like, oh man, like that's what he lives for. You know, this is what he does. The ethos of champions, I guess, is what that is. You know, for him, just not gold, because you know he can, like I said before, it's like as far as why he needs to steal. You know, for him to ask for gold, it's like of course he doesn't need to steal gold, right? That was always going to be just a whatever part of the deal. But this is what he's been after this whole time, and to learn that is like, okay, that fits. So it's, yeah, I don't think that's a lie, but that's the thing, you always have to question with him, and more than anything, it's just the plan he's worked out with Sho, who of course Sho is smart. Like he knows, like you're a motherfucker, but it's like, you know, what choice do I have? And like to return the sword to, or the Tengokin to Tan, and like to make things right in that way, because he cares about Tan, right? That is a factor. You know, he wants him to even take her with him, you know, when he leaves, you know, to protect her, to return it to her. He cannot hide that he wants this to do this good thing for her. His kindness, as Setsu says, and it plays well into him leveraging this over Sho. You know, yeah, like you said, this isn't the show. Can't even pretend to be aloof about this now that it's come to this. So we just have to see, like, to outrun the Bones creation while you're wearing these like fancy, these like robes, you know, that you've been given, while in a disguise with this cloak, to escape a pissed off Bones creation who realized he's been duped. That they'll even, you know, after they get the gold, and then to go there, or at whatever point Sho decides to like run, you know, to get the fuck away. So my boy Ken came back. I knew he would, you know, good guy, you know, sweet moments between him and Tan, you know, her like recognizing him as a hero and even saying, I will tell this tale, which is like the best thing he could have heard. Like, oh, finally, the opening act of my legend. It's like, oh, hell yeah, you know, doing it through his way, right? Not the way Shu did it. Fuck Shu. He's cool. I mean, he's great. I love Shu, but fuck that guy, right? I like what Shu represents at this point and what that means for Ken now, right? So they have gone to, now that Sho came back and, you know, gave her a weapon and gave her food, which was, you know, really sweet. Told her where the guard was, so now they're going. That's gonna throw a wrench into things, mostly for Rinsetsu, which I will be happy to know. But considering he says that he wants to return it to her anyway, I guess it works out if that part is true. Because again, I fully believe that he wants to like fuck with the Bones creation as a villain, as someone cunning, because like we saw before with K-Guy and Screaming Phoenix Killer, the way they knew him, and you know, Screaming Phoenix Killer wanted to kill him, K-Guy wanted nothing to do with him outside of the Tengokin. He like completely just ruined like their confidence, of just whatever way to say it, that they didn't carry their villainous ways the same again. You know, Screaming Phoenix Killer became obsessed with him. K-Guy just isolated in a forest, like with her necromantic minions, right? So, man, even after all this and escaping, and it's just still just a gamble, you know? But we'll see, you know, if he gets the, which I'm sure he will be able to, as the Master Thief, get the handle out of the safe. If Sho can get away, if they get the guard from the stone walkway, assuming it is there, then yeah, the big question is like, what next, right? That's always what it is, like, what next? Or just being like strung along through this like what ifs, through this can I trust the situations, and just because you have to hugely factor a pissed off Bones of Creation and his army and his like lieutenants. It's like, I just feel like by the end of this, Reisetsu is just gonna be long gone, like whatever, because you know, Town's not gonna be there, so by the time he does what he does, he's gonna be gone. Regardless of what he meant, if he truly meant that of returning the Tengokien or whatever, I'm pretty sure he would want that, you know, to return it is just to playing on to Sho's, you know, care for Tan, which is a weakness in that deal. But of course, Sho isn't wrong for that, right? Never regrets trying to do the right thing, you know. Of course, it just, you know, it makes things shitty, you know, for them. But whatever happens, I mean, like Sho said, if it turns out that way, he'll just cut him down, right? And I like Sho's approach to that. So it's like, well, I'm doing this, I'm doing the best I can in the way that I feel is right, and if it doesn't work out, then I'll deal with it then, you know. Problems, I'm sure, will come of it, but I like his approach, you know. It's good, and it's like pragmatic, right? I really like that. I really like Sho as a character, man. He just the way he carries himself, even in the face of like these kinds of things. Especially like you said, Amir, as an older character who's already come to the conclusion that he has, about understanding that, you know, a lot of people are bad, a lot of people try to trick you and deceive you. We have the ultimate example of that with Rinsetsu, but through all of that, no matter what, you know, to always still strive to do the right thing. For him as a character to be that in all of that ideology's strengths and all of its weaknesses, it is still right. You know what I mean? Which hella reminds me of like Archer, you know what I mean? Considering the character's voice actor's other role that I love so much. But yeah, as tricky as things still are, I like where we're at, and I am very much looking forward to seeing where it's gonna go now. And I'm gonna jump into the next episode, so I'm gonna do that now. But feel free to share any thoughts you have on this episode, if you feel like. And otherwise, I want to thank you for watching, and thanks again to Amir Kurome for requesting these reactions. I'm having a lot of fun with this show, as like uncertain as things are. I love the tension of this show. You know, it's mystery, it's tension, and I'm very curious to see how that's going to like release and resolve like by the end of the season, right? So I'm gonna see you in this next episode. So see you there. Peace.